So say I want to give him a little, like a little tuft of hair, a little triangle of hair here. Instead of just gluing it on, you're always going to have that kind of unfinished edge. Well, to get around that, first of all, let me cut this. Oh, quick side note. When you're cutting fur, try not to use scissors to cut fur, because when you do use scissors, you cut through the nap of the fur, and you'll cut some of it off. So if you're going to use fur, use a blade, use a nice sharp blade, and cut from the back, and just cut the backing of it. That way when you pull it away, all that nap stays. You keep all this. You haven't cut it off like you would with the scissors. So when you go to lay it on your character, you're going to have that extra nap rolling over the front. So what I would do with this guy to mount fur, let me just get my disappearing marker right here. So I want to do, let's see, a triangle of fur like this. So I'm going to mark this. And I've got my marked line. I'm going to go in with the Persona blade, and I'm actually going to run a little split about 1/8 of an inch deep right along that line. And then right along the backside where the fur is going to go, I'm going to go ahead and cut a little wedge of that out. So I'll glue down along here, along this edge. And make sure you get glue along that front edge as well. You know, you can pull it back if it's a little easier, if you want to split that open, and just get under there really well with the brush. And we'll do the same thing here. Just a trick too for working with fur. So the blue painter's tape, this blue masking tape, is just great to have around the shop in general. But if you're working with fur a lot and you're tired of the nap getting caught in everything, like these edges, I don't want this getting caught. So I'll put a little tape on it, turn it back over, and then pull it back, and that way it's all taped out of the way. And this isn't strong enough to pull it out of the fabric, which is great, but it is enough to hold it back real easily. Do this side as well. There, now we have a nice clean edge to work with. I don't want to get any glue on that. All right, I'm going to kind of rush this. I would let this dry a little more in a real situation, but because of time, I want to go ahead and show you guys. So what I'll do with this is pull this front edge back, and I'm going to set the fur down in there, leave a little bit of an overlap, and then just use your fingers and press it down into that crease. You may have to finesse it. The glue has some forgiveness to it, you know, if you need to lift it back out and push it back in. But basically what we're doing is creating a hairline. We're creating the appearance of punching this hair without actually having to punch the hair in the puppet. And then if you look, you get a nice close-up look at this hairline. We have a really nice, clean hairline on the puppet. You don't see the edge of the fabric. You can see down here where we didn't glue it, this is what it would look like. You'd end up with that ridge. But up here, it's all disappeared, and it all looks like it's been punched into the foam puppet. And it's a great way to get a really nice, clean line or clean effect for the character. So that's pretty much it for attaching hair. You can always, as an option, you can always try stitching into. You can stitch into foam. You don't want to pull your stitches real tight though, because it'll tear. But if you have something that you want temporary, like a temporary wig on a character, or something that's going to go on and then come back off later, a couple loose whip stitches around it with a curved needle down into the foam will hold it nice and secure without making it permanent. Again, just don't pull too tight because you don't want that to tear through.